Actually, I haven't watched everyone's debut streams. I never actually watched Ina's or Gura's streams, but I did watch Calis live. I watched Kiara's live, and I also watched Amelia's live as well. So who do we start with? I guess we can start with Callie because she debuted first. So Calliope Mori. Here we go. So she is currently at 335,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. I can't believe how much Hololive English actually took off. I'm very happy to see it because it's been a absolute ride of a generation. So, Calliope Mori, her backstory is sort of that she is a Shinigami. She is death. And I guess she is death on hiatus right now because now she, instead of going and reaping souls, she is now a VTuber. That's sort of her backstory. Everyone in Hololive sort of has this weird backstory that most of them tend to forget after a couple of months and then just start basically making shit up as they go. Normally the backstory is there so they can talk about things that are happening in their real life, but sort of hide some of the details. So she'll talk about how a lot of the time she's like when she has to run for like at the end of a stream, she has to go to like scythe swinging lessons, things like that, where obviously that's not a real thing, but it's sort of part of the I guess the lore and part of the just a way that they can talk about what's happening in their real life or keeping a separate identity basically. So with Callie's debut stream, I was ready to click off of it as soon as it started because if you haven't seen it, basically at the start of the stream, she was pretending to be like a, super cutesy anime girl. She was saying things like tee-hee, like actually just saying the words tee-hee, and I was like, okay, I'm fucking done. I want to click off of this because I've seen English VTubers who try to do this before and it sounds really, really annoying. And then it turns out that was all a joke and like all an absolute meme because she's actually really into internet rap and or Japanese internet rap, and then she debuted her first song like in the stream itself, which the Japanese name for that was Shitsure Shimashita Shinde Kudasai, which the English name for that is excuse my rudeness, but could you please rip? And if you have not heard this song, it is, I don't know how to explain this song. It is an absolute banger. I've listened to it so many times at this point. Yeah, go listen to this rap. It is absolutely phenomenal. And after you've listened to that, go listen to the EP named track, I guess, called Deadbeats, which is a weird track, but it's really good. Honestly, all the songs on her first EP are absolutely phenomenal, and I would recommend listening to all of them. Yeah. In the debut stream, people started freaking out when she first started swearing, and because she was sort of like, oh, I shouldn't swear on stream, and then she dropped her debut song, and that all of that pretense sort of went out the window. Typically, she still, doesn't like to swear a lot on stream, but hey, I can respect that. I don't particularly care myself, but yeah, go watch Callie's. Just go watch anything Callie's ever put out, actually, and you'll have fun. I recommend starting with Shitsure Shimashita Shinde Kudasai because it's good. I'm not going to play it because obviously I can't play it on stream or on the recording, but just take my word for it that it's fucking fantastic. Now, going on from Calliope Mori, we have our favorite octopus. We have Inanis Ninomae, who has 282,000 subscribers at this point. So, a lot of her streams are... I guess she's actually... Wow, she's streamed way less than everyone else has. What the hell? Callie has been doing streams literally every day, but Ina doesn't really have that many. Huh. Maybe she deleted some? I don't know. Because this is actually very quiet. I thought she'd done more than this. Anyway, so her backstory is she's actually a human, unlike most of the other members of Hololive Myth. So I didn't mention that before. Basically, all the theme for this generation is they're all either mythical creatures or have something mythical about them. So Callie being death, and then you have Inanis or Ina, who is she is a human, supposedly, but she has been contacted by the Ancient Ones, as she refers to them. She found a magical book and then became some sort of octopus Cthulhu monster of some description. But she still claims that she is human, even though she's got this little tentacle hair here, which is adorable and looks really squishy. But I think her personality probably fit with her, I guess, her character design as probably much more than Callie's did, for sure. Callie was sort of a big difference from what a lot of people sort of expected from her. Especially, I didn't mention that about her. She also likes to do 250 yen drinking streams. She'll go buy like the cheapest wine she can find and just get absolutely drunk on that, which is lots of fun every time it happens. But Ina, she likes to do a lot of drawing streams. She's also been playing Call of Cthulhu as well, which I haven't watched those streams, but it seems like a fun game. But she'll do a lot of drawing streams, a lot of chatting streams. And if you haven't checked out her Twitter and actually seen some of her art, actually no, good example of her art. She does all of her own art for her thumbnail. So anything that's drawn like this is basically something that she's done herself. So this one right here, draw herself, that one is intentionally not supposed to be good. Same with this one here, but then you have this one here that's absolutely amazing, or the Surgeon Simulator one, which is also absolutely amazing as well. And if you go watch, I think the second part of the Amelia drawing stream, you'll see how good she actually is at drawing. I would recommend going watching it. It's really nice and calming to have in the background. It's unlike, say, Kiara's streams, which are very, very hyper. When it comes to Ina's streams, it's nice to just have it on the background, just have a bit of background noise, and sort of learn a bit more about digital art, because she's been doing it for like 10 or so years, I think she said. And you end up learning a lot about like what different image layers and things do, like like the multiply or the I'm forgetting names of things. Basically, the layers that you have in a lot of drawing applications, you start to learn what they actually do, because she'll talk about the process she's going through as she's actually drawing them. Or drawing the images. So, yeah, if you want to learn a bit about digital art, go watch Ina's streams, because they're nice and she is adorable. And, yeah. Actually, I think we went in the wrong order. So I think Kiara was supposed to be second, but I guess we can go look at Kiara now. So, Kiara, Hololive. So, here we have Takanashi Kiara, who is a chicken, or claims to be a phoenix. I'm not actually subscribed to Kiara. Huh, okay. I haven't actually watched many of Kiara's streams, just because I feel like she is the most boring member of Hololive English. Not because she's boring per se, but because she's so... With Callie, she was so different from all the other members of Hololive that it was sort of like a refreshing look at the, I guess, way that you can be a VTuber. And then same with Ina. Ina is very quiet and does lots of drawing streams, which is sort of a bit different from what you normally see with a lot of the other Hololive members. All of them are very, like, hyper and, you know, always, like, raring to go. And Kiara's sort of in that same sort of boat, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. If you want another, like, hyper stream or anything like that, yeah, go check out Kiara's streams. But personally, they're a bit too much for me. It's sort of like how I can't really watch an entire stream from Luna, because it's just a bit too much hyper. Yeah, but from what I've seen with her with other people, like when she's with like Callie on one of her streams, or Ina or Amelia, like in those streams, I like it's good. But when she's just by herself, like I feel like it's a bit much for me to deal with. Now, as I said, her thing is that she is a phoenix, or as people have started to call her, she is just a chicken. Also because her little like emoji mark thingy is a chicken as well, so she is a chicken. As much as he wants to deny it, she is a chicken. Also, her dream supposedly is to start up a a fast food chain and call it KFP, or Kentucky Fried Phoenix. And someone, I'm going to show you this website because it is absolutely amazing. So, can we find it in my history? Phoenix. Yes. Not Kentucky, Kiara. What am I saying? Kiara Fried Phoenix. We don't want to be too close to another sort of name that exists. Here is the website for Kiara Fried Phoenix, and it is fantastic. I don't know who put this thing together, but there's a lot of jokes you probably won't get unless you actually go and watch some of Kiara's streams, like the presidential bucket, which is a 53-piece bucket because, as she claims, she eats 53 nuggets every single day. We'll see how one of the drinks is Dr. Oopsie, which is Ina's favorite drink, which is not like any other sort of drink that has doctor in its name, not at all. But this website, it actually looks really good, like way too good. I don't know where all of these pictures came from. I don't know who decided that making this was a good idea. But it's fantastic. And the team is also great. So the president is Takanashi Kiara, the colonel. The chief executive officer, the CEO, is Takanashi Kiara. The chief financial officer is Takanashi Kiara. The head of board of directors is Takanashi Kiara. Every other corporate executive is also Takanashi Kiara. Then the head of marketing is Yagu, which is the CEO of Cover Corp, the company behind Hololive. The head of sales is Yagu. The head of advertising is also Yagu. The QA lead is Yagu, and the head bouncer is Yagu in sunglasses, which is a beautiful picture, and I love it. Then the head chef is Amelia Watson, which is very dangerous, as I'll tell you about when we get to Amelia's section. And the head of accounting is Callie, and the branch manager is Sir Bloop B. Bloopington. Now, Bloop we'll also get back to in just a bit. That is Gura's mascot. So, yeah, as I was saying before, Kiara is a bit too much for me to handle. At least on her own. When you put her with someone else, she's always fun. And also, she likes to start her streams by saying Kikiriki. I'm not going to say it the same way she says it. Kikiriki. There we go. This is as much as you're going to get from me. And Callie likes to bully her by saying it Kikiriki. Also, Kiara is madly in love with Callie. And Callie is a tsundere. So, yeah. All fun. So, third member we have is, because we went in the wrong order anyway, we'll just go, like, I guess we can fix up the order. We're going to go to Gawr Gura. Actually, no. We will skip Gura, because I want to talk about Gura in another way in a bit. So we'll go to Amelia Watson, who is the chief detective of Hololive English. Actually, I think she's the only detective in all of Hololive, so she's the best detective by default. Also, I guess she's also a time traveler, which wasn't part of her initial backstory, but she's now a time traveler as well. So, yeah. So, Amelia's streams are mainly Apex stuff lately. She's also doing like Superliminal and stuff. She likes to play a lot of puzzle games by the looks of it, and also a lot of FPS. She's really good at FPS games, like really, really fucking good. Also, she's a very, very angry player as well, and as soon as someone pisses her off, yeah, you're gonna hear about it on the stream. Unlike Callie, she has no problems cursing people out. Also, go look up a clip. I think if you look up Hololive English Ahoy, you'll find it. I'm not going to say it now because I don't know. I don't want YouTube Kun to yeet the video. Yeah, just go look up Hololive English Ahoy and you'll find it. Or Hololive English Hosho Marin and you'll find it as well. Either will work. Yeah. But Amelia's stream, her debut stream was a bit bizarre. So she started it with a very, very fake British accent. Like, incredibly fake. So fake, in fact, that I don't think I can fake how badly faked it was. Just imagine the worst British accent you can think of, and that was what Amelia was trying to do. So she did that. It was a bizarre stream, a very bizarre stream, and then she brought out her bizarre concoction. So there is, I don't know how it's happened, but there is this. There's okay, so we have Kiryu Koko, who sells Asakoko, which is supposed to be her some sort of magical drug which makes you obsessed with Hololive. I don't know how the Hololive staff approved, drug dealing dragons, but somehow it happened. And now we have Amelia's stream, where she brought out her weird syringe and started messing with some weird effects, and that went on for like 15 or 20 minutes, where basically she was just messing with dumb effects and doing dumb faces, and that's basically what we got from that. I don't think she's brought out her concoction since that point. Maybe for a big stream it'll happen. I don't know. Also, if you go over to her Twitter, she likes to give out coupons. Coupons drawn in MS Paint. Like this one right here. Obviously this one's not a coupon, but it's in this same sort of style here. So if you want to go see some very poorly drawn stuff in MS Paint, go subscribe to Amelia's Twitter account, I guess, or go follow her Twitter account. Before we go on, that actually reminds me. In Ina's, I think it was her latest stream, she mentioned the fact that people were sending a lot of lewds of her and putting them in the main art tag, and people were like, oh my god, I guess we shouldn't be sending lewds or something like that. And no, her entire argument was, no, keep sending me lewds, but don't put them in the main art tag. I think she hasn't decided on an official lewd tag, which I think she'd be the first member of Hololive. No, sorry. Luna has an official lewd tag as well. But besides Luna, I guess she'd be the second member of Hololive now to have an official lewd tag. People in the chat, Ina never decided this for herself. People in the chat were like, okay, what should it be called? Cthulhu's. And now there's people posting stuff on Cthulhu's. I don't think anyone's actually using it properly yet, just because Ina hasn't announced it as the official tag. But at some point, there will be Ina Ludes on Cthulhu's. So go check that out, I guess, if you want to see that. Yeah. And last but definitely not least, in fact, is my second favorite member of Hololive English, is Gawr Gura, who has been getting a lot of attention outside of the Hololive sphere because of a certain very salty YouTuber who has no relevance and is trying to make herself relevant by attacking people. So we have Gawr Gura, who is a shark, as she likes to say. And yeah, she played Plug and Play, which is it's an experience. Basically, her backstory is that she's a shark, and every stream she starts it with some shark facts and some Gura shark facts. So if you want to learn about sharks, go watch Gura's streams, I guess. Typically, she does a lot of gaming streams. She doesn't do that many just talking streams like Ina or Amelia does. I guess Ina does probably the most. The most for how many streams she actually does. She doesn't stream that often, which I didn't even realize. Even though I watch I watch her streams a lot, so I don't know. I didn't realize she didn't stream that much. But yeah, Guru's streams are a lot of gaming stuff, and she played at Dark Deception, and she was chased around by monkeys, and Maneater, where she was a shark, and Muse Dash. Oh, there we go, Muse Dash. She is an absolute god at Muse Dash. I don't know how. Just go watch her play. I think there's one clip in here where she plays Fubiki's song that I don't remember the name of it. Fanfare, is that it? Yeah, she plays Fubiki's song and plays it on master mode, and doesn't get an S rank on it. Gets a perfect combo except for missing one note, which is insane if you've ever watched anyone play Muse Dash. I'm bad at. I'm relatively bad at rhythm games. Yeah, especially now that I'm a bit rusty. But as I said before, Bloop is her mascot, also known as her her emergency rations. Yeah, she keeps Bloop around because Bloop is emergency rations. So yeah, I don't know which stream it was that she played Fubiki's song. If it was the first, I think it was the second Muse Dash stream. I didn't know she did two of them actually. That's okay.